This is Sarah, and she's going to tell me about what she feels community is. What do you think community is, Sarah?
Community is not necessarily like, because I feel like a lot of people think it's like a neighborhood or the place where you live, and it's not. I think it's more along the lines of a group of people who genuinely care about each other, genuinely are interested in what happens in the lives of other people, and not for any personal gain or gossipy reasons. Like, it's genuine affection, genuine care. Like when, I'm at the comic vault right now, we say it's more than a store, it's a community. It is. We care about people in the neighborhood. We care about each other. We gather together and have cookouts. Like, it's more than just the place where you live.
So it's basically just a gathering of people.
Not so much a gathering makes it sound organized. I feel like it's more of something that happens. It's almost serendipitous. It's you find yourself in a community. You find yourself with people you adore and people who care about you.
So it's kind of like friends, right?
Yeah, it's kind of friends, but it's not necessarily like everyone in that community is someone you always want to, let's go do something Friday night, let's go do this. Like, you meet up and it's familiar, it's comfortable. Everyone, like, cheers, everyone knows your name. You may not be the best of friends, but you...
Now, you said you were from a small town, correct?
Yes,
so,
yes, I am.
What about that? Do you feel like that is a community, the whole small town thing?
I feel like it is, but that's because it's a more condensed population. Like, my small town versus Chicago. Yeah, well, because in my small town, like, everybody knows everybody. It's a very Peyton place. It's very, it's very, like, Desperate Housewives, where everyone knows everybody, but, but it is, because people know you since... there are people that I don't know who they are, but they've known me since the day I was born, and they're always, what are you doing? What are you up to? Tell me about what's going on in your life. And even though you don't necessarily always remember the people, you get to re-know them because they know you, and they want to know what you're doing, and you want to know what they're doing. Not only because you're like, who is this person talking to me, but also because you know that this is someone who has invested in your life, and you want to invest in theirs. Like, you want to know more about people, because that's what a community is. You want to, not necessarily, it sounds like a whole, like, I want to be in the know, but it's not. It's more genuine compassion and empathy.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for your interview, and we've learned a lot from it. All right.
So, I'm very wise.
All right. Hello, this is David Baldy, and he's going to tell me what his definition of community is.
I don't really give a shit about community, Dan. You know that. Community, I don't really belong to any particular community. I did belong to two clubs when I was in high school. I'm still part of one of them, Ram Productions, and also the now defunct...
So you feel that, like, Ram Productions is a community? What makes that a community?
It's because we like filming retarded stuff, and that's what makes it a community. I mean, like...
So you think the things you do...
Stop interrupting me, Dan!
is more of a community?
Yeah? Because I don't really give a shit about, like, for example, these people or my family or the old ladies on the street. Yeah, they live in my neighborhood, but I don't give a fuck. What do you want me to say, Dan?
Anything. I mean, like...
Yes, I was part of the Morgan Freeman Fan Club Association of Independent Films for Amateur Producers Online. It's now no longer in existence.
So you feel like the things that you do make the community?
What the fuck else makes a community? Being the same skin color? Living in the same block? Having the same sexuality?
Do you feel like the South Side's a failed community?
Not necessarily, no. As long as they all like doing the same thing, then they're good.
Sweet. Alright, that's David, and that's what his definition of community is.
Man, fuck off, Dan.
Okay. This is Alex Bensack, and this is what his definition of a community is. What is your definition of a community, Alex?
Well, I think a community is a group of people that can work together for a common goal or a common cause. They're people that you can come to when you need something, and they're people that overall can get along with each other. They don't have to necessarily be best friends or like each other, but they can get along, and they can help each other out through anything they need to accomplish. Like for example, I think I'm a graphic designer at UIC, and I feel that the designers that I work with, my fellow students, I feel that we're all a community. I mean, we all help each other out, and we go through the same things, and overall, you know, if I need something, I can come to any of them, and they can do the same for me. They can come to me anytime. So I live in Bucktown, and I feel that although it's a community, I feel I'm not a part of that community. I think there are people that are active in that community, you know, a lot of the artsy hipster people, but I don't feel like I belong into that community. So it's a community that I'm in, but I don't feel like I'm a part of it.
So you feel that school in general is your community?
I feel the classes I'm in my field. I feel like my art college, the art college at UIC is. I feel that that's a community that I'm a part of. UIC as a whole, I feel it's a. I'm not so much a part of UIC as a whole community, but as a graphic designer, my graphic design field, the people that I know in it are part of my community. So.
Well, what about the South Side? Do you think that's a failed community, or do you know of any failed communities? What do you think is a failed community? I'm asking you like 5 questions right there. I think parts of the South Side can be a failed community. I wouldn't lump it all as a failed community. I don't have much experience with the South Side. I mean, my extent of the South Side is, you know, like, I would say the loop, you know. I don't really go too much past that, but I mean, from my knowledge, I think there's parts that are not a failed community, but I mean, I honestly, it's a tough question. I don't think every part's a failed community. I think the parts that are maybe run down, where there's a lot of problems, I think those parts can be failed communities. But yeah, it's a tough question. Sorry. All right. Well, no problem.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Alex. And that's what his definition of a community is. This is Allison, and she's going to give me her definition of what she thinks a community is. Allison, what do you think a community is?
A community is like a community is, it reminds me of like kind of like a neighborhood, like they like work together, and it's like workforce or workplace. I don't know.
So you think that a workforce or just people coming together makes a community?
Yeah.
What about like friends? Do you feel that friends make a community?
Yeah.
Why do you think they make a community?
Because they're part of your life, kind of. So like
so
people that are in your life make that community.
So you feel that someone that has an effect on your life, a great effect on your life, really makes what a community is?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because like, I mean, everybody has like their own community in a way. So it's like, if like my community would have to be the people that are like close to me and my friends.
Do you feel your family is a community?
Yeah. I mean, anybody who's in your life like is your community.
What do you mean by that? I mean,
like, what do you mean by what?
Like, do you mean that it's just, you mean just people coming together in general?
Yeah.
Like, what I'm asking is like, so you feel that people that have a great effect on your life and people who come together, you know, having that great effect on your life make the community rather than etc.
Yeah.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, that's Allison Yonan, and that's what she feels a community is. People coming together and, you know, that have a huge effect on your life. Thank you.